In the world of technology, grand promises and bold visions are almost a tradition. Every year, companies unveil new devices with the hope of capturing the public's imagination, but only a handful truly manage to stand out from the crowd. Yet, few launches in recent memory have generated as much anticipation, controversy, and conversation as the Trump Organization's highly publicized debut of the T1 smartphone. The announcement made headlines across the country, with supporters and skeptics alike eager to see what this new contender would bring to the market. The T1 was introduced as more than just a phone. It was marketed as a gold-finish symbol of American pride and innovation. With its striking metallic sheen and patriotic design, the T1 aimed to capture the spirit of the so-called golden American dream. Priced at $499, it was positioned to compete in the crowded mid-range market, promising premium features at an accessible price. What truly set the T1 apart, however, was its unapologetically nationalistic branding. The marketing campaign invited customers to show their support by pre-ordering the phone with a $100 deposit, tapping into a sense of patriotism and exclusivity. The promise was clear: be among the first to own a piece of American tech history. Early reports and social media buzz suggested that demand was strong, with thousands of eager customers lining up online and in stores, hoping to secure their spot. But as the weeks turned into months, the initial excitement began to wane, replaced by growing confusion and concern. Shipping dates quietly slipped by, and updates from the company became increasingly rare. For many, anticipation turned to frustration as they checked their mailboxes and inboxes, only to find silence from the Trump Organization. As of January 13, 2026, the T1 remains little more than a concept, a charge on many credit cards, a placeholder box on some shelves, but not a real product in anyone's hands. Customers are left with unanswered questions and a growing sense of skepticism. In this video, we'll unpack the T1's journey from bold promise to ongoing mystery, exploring how a golden dream became one of the tech world's most puzzling sagas. The Trump T1's June 2025 debut was all about patriotic flair, a gold finish and American proud design. For $499, buyers expected a device that was both functional and a statement of values backed by the Trump brand. The biggest promise? Designed and built in the USA. A rarity in the smartphone world. This claim tapped into a desire for American-made tech, suggesting a manufacturing revival. Technical specs were vague, but the marketing implied a competitive modern phone. Pre-orders required a $100 deposit, creating exclusivity and anticipation. But as reality set in, the T1's bold image would soon clash with manufacturing and logistical hurdles. Pre-orders opened in June 2025, with shipping promised by August or September. As deadlines passed, Trump Mobile quietly updated its website, pushing delivery to later in the year. No official explanations were given, only vague updates and shifting timelines. By year's end, still no phones, just a new target end of January 2026, citing a 43-day government shutdown as a reason. Each missed deadline fueled customer frustration and eroded trust. What began as a 2-month wait stretched to over 7. With no clear answers. The lack of communication turned patriotic excitement into disappointment. The T1 story became one of unfulfilled promises and mounting confusion. Unofficial reports suggest up to 590,000 pre-orders, an astonishing figure for a phone that hasn't even shipped yet. That's potentially tens of millions in deposits, all collected before a single device has reached customers. Yet, Trump Mobile has offered no mass updates, no refunds, and no clear answers to the growing concerns. Customers scour forums and news for scraps of information, desperate for any sign of progress or official word. Meanwhile, the company continues to accept new deposits from hopeful buyers every single day. The silence has bred confusion and speculation, leaving many to wonder what's really happening behind the scenes. Is the phone still coming? Will deposits be refunded? Or are customers simply out of luck? Meanwhile, Trump Mobile sells wireless plans and refurbished phones to keep business moving, but its flagship T1 remains missing. The paradox is hard to ignore. You can buy a service today, sign up for a plan, and even get a SIM card, but not the phone that started it all, leaving early supporters with nothing but questions. The T1's Made in USA claim set it apart in a crowded smartphone market, instantly grabbing attention and sparking conversations across the tech world. But from the very beginning, industry experts and insiders were skeptical. They questioned whether such a bold promise could really be delivered, especially in an industry so deeply intertwined with global supply chains and overseas manufacturing. The idea of a fully American-made smartphone sounded appealing, but many wondered if it was more marketing than reality. Building a smartphone in America is nearly impossible at $499, given high labor costs, strict regulations, and the sheer complexity of assembling thousands of tiny components. The global supply chain is a finely tuned machine, with parts sourced from dozens of countries and shipped around the world. American factories simply can't compete on price or scale, especially when it comes to consumer electronics. Most of the essential components, chips, screens, cameras, are designed and manufactured in Asia, where decades of investment have created a vast, efficient infrastructure. Replicating that level of expertise and supply chain integration in the US would take years, if not decades, and require billions of dollars in investment. The reality is, no single country can match the scale and specialization of Asia's electronics manufacturing hubs. As doubts mounted and questions from the press grew louder, Trump Mobile quietly softened its language. The company shifted from the bold, built in the USA slogan to a more ambiguous, American proud design. It was a subtle but telling change, reflecting the mounting pressure and the realities of global manufacturing. Even tech giants like Apple, with their vast resources and influence, assemble their phones overseas. For a newcomer like Trump Mobile, the challenge was even greater. Competing with established players who have spent years perfecting their supply chains is a daunting task, and the barriers to entry are enormous. The T1's patriotic promise was always at odds with economic reality. While the idea of American manufacturing stirs national pride, the numbers simply don't add up. The costs, logistics, and expertise required to build a smartphone domestically are overwhelming, even for the most ambitious companies. Without a true breakthrough in manufacturing technology or a radical shift in global economics, the Made in USA dream for smartphones was always destined to falter. The T1 story is a reminder that good intentions and patriotic branding can only go so far when faced with the hard truths of a globalized industry. With no official explanation, experts point to manufacturing and supply chain chaos as the main culprit. Building a new phone requires complex coordination. Any delay can snowball. The shift away from built in the USA hints the company underestimated the challenge and cost. A pivot to overseas assembly would mean renegotiating contracts and redesigning parts, causing major delays. The government shutdown may have played a minor role, but the real issue is ambition outpacing reality. Analysts agree. The T1 project was far more difficult than anticipated, and the silence suggests serious trouble. The phone's fate remains uncertain, with no clear path forward. As of mid-January 2026, the Trump T1 smartphone finds itself in a strange state of uncertainty. Despite months of anticipation and a flurry of headlines, the device is neither officially canceled nor delivered to eager customers. The tech world is left holding its breath, waiting for any sign of progress or closure. The official product page remains online, with the pre-order button still active, inviting hopeful buyers to place their bets on a phone that has yet to materialize. For many, the act of pre-ordering has become a leap of faith, as no devices have shipped and updates are scarce. Customers are now caught in a difficult position. Some continue to wait, clinging to the hope that the T1 will eventually arrive. Others, frustrated by the silence, attempt to secure refunds, often met with automated replies or no response at all. The lack of communication has only deepened the sense of unease. What began as a patriotic promise, a phone designed and built in America, has instead become a source of disappointment. The absence of transparency from the company has eroded public trust, turning what was once a symbol of national pride into a cautionary tale for consumers. The question on everyone's mind is simple: will the T1 ever ship? With each passing week, uncertainty grows. Customers check their mailboxes and inboxes, searching for any sign of movement, but answers remain elusive. Rumors swirl about the fate of the project. Some speculate that the T1 has been quietly shelved, while others believe development continues behind closed doors. Without official statements, it's impossible to know what's really happening inside the company. The saga of the T1 serves as a stark reminder of the gap that can exist between bold marketing promises and the reality of product delivery. Slick advertisements and patriotic messaging can only go so far when customers are left empty-handed. For now, the Trump T1 remains a promise unfulfilled. Customers are left in limbo, waiting for answers that may never come, while the tech industry watches closely, wondering if this story will end in triumph or fade quietly into obscurity.